keep calm and do regenerate. So anyway, I am wearing a Doctor Who shirt, and I wanted to say we're going to be smoking some good stuff. Luke Skywalker. It is a indica, and I do need to get into the sleep mode so I can get to work. I'm going to have a long day tomorrow and a long day Tuesday. Wednesday's going to be easy. So, hello everybody. I hope you're having a really good Sunday. I am. I'm clean and washed, and I was told by my son, who just got his electric bike, he's just been loving it. Anyway, I was told that we are going to have water next week. We're all excited. We all can't wait to be able to take our showers in our own baths. Yeah. So here we are. Okay, let's go. And I went to DVJ because when you're in a pension, you only have like 20 or 30 bucks and you want to get a lot of stuff. So what I usually do is I get a shake bag. I get those shake bags. Now they have different ones. This one is going for 30. And yeah, I spent 38 bucks. I know it was, of course, a lot more, and they got the bigger shake bags. And this is going for 30, and this is going for 8. I would suggest it. And this is Luke Skywalker. Yeah, Luke Skywalker. It's an indica. It's from DBJ. I always talk about the places I go to and what I have done. I went and took a really nice walk over at a wildlife refuge. It was an absolute positive experience. It was something that I really wanted to do, and I love doing that. Oh, we also should add a little bit. I do like to. Something to measure. It's not really accurate. I think it's more than a shot. So I think that's enough for a drink. Just a shot. Not a big drinker. I've been known to keep I like to have my tequila. I actually like to spend about 40 to 50 bucks or more on tequila because I like the best of the best. Because I don't drink a lot and I like to have something nice that tastes good. So here we are. My hairstylist never cuts my hair enough. My hair grows. But she does an excellent job. Look at that color. Oh my gosh, I got it done last week and I was so happy. Anyway, it is really hot. It is over, and when it gets into triple digits, I would say to people, unless you're really used to, walking and doing all that stuff, unless you're really used to that heat, stay indoors. You can get really sick really fast, especially if you don't have enough. If you don't have enough water or something to keep you cool, you can get really sick really fast. You can get sun poisoning and all that stuff. So let's talk about evil. How to combat. So how do you combat evil when you're dealing with it? When you're dealing with evil, it could be you bought a house and that house has just been bringing people down. I had I would like to say that I had a point with that. My dad's house was haunted, but the ghosts actually were really nice. I had no problems with the ghosts. Yeah. So, but my dad also brought in a priest every year. God, my hair's getting stuck in my hair thing. My dad brought a priest every year to combat all that because our house was what's considered an open portal type place, and you got to bring in a priest, and sometimes you bring in other people, but mainly he brought in a priest to the house that would keep the house somewhat. And he said that the priest told him to meditate and to connect with the spirits who they did not want to leave. They wanted to stay there. They really loved my dad. I used to joke with him that he had to, you're never alone, Daddy. So when you're dealing with evil, it's good to embrace God. It's good to also, you can pray to angels. You can start meditating. A lot of times when you're dealing with evil, it's because your vibration has gotten lower than what you know, have gotten used to when you deal with that kind of thing. Wow. When you're dealing with the vibrations that are not conclusive to your life and you consider yourself a positive person, you might want to look outside the box. In order for you to be, how can I say, in order for you to attract evil, you got to be somewhat evil. It's just the way it goes. If you're going to be fighting evil, let me tell you this, know a good Wiccan witch. Yes, it's good to know a little Wiccan. And if you're unsure, have a friend look in the Wiccan area and ask for help, because evil is attracted to evil. That's how it is. If you're getting out of a relationship and you see this person, we're not going to say male or female, they look absolutely, they're nice, they're this, and they are, their time is limited with evil people because they're evil, they're not nice, and they're assholes in most cases. So you want to, if someone wants, let's put it this way, it wasn't that I was dealing with an evil person, I was dealing with a person who liked to control. And after 2 weeks he told me I to move in with him. I go, I can't move in, I just separated, I'm not divorced from my ex, and I don't want to lose the house. Do you get it? I have to stay here, that's why I'm in the RV. So when you're dealing with, you got to know the difference between evils. Anyone who gets jealous of you as a, if you're with somebody and they're jealous of you all the time, they're evil. They should be happy for you. You know, I have my friend Sarah. I'm so happy. I am so happy. She's just doing so well. She's cleaning. She's doing laundry, she's doing things, she's going to work, she's doing her 40 hours. And I'm like, keep it going good. I'm so proud of you, Cinder. I really cried tears of joy. And I said, I'm so happy for you. Keep up the good work. And she said, well, you won't be able to do your laundry. I go, I'll get do it. It's okay. If I need to, it costs $3, throw it in half an hour later, boom, bada, boom, bada, boom. It's, I got $3 and change. I could do my wash today, but it's so good. So I'm smoking here Luke, I call it Skywalker. I got it from DBJ, and I also got green apple from DBJ. I do love green apple. It's not as high as THC, but it really is good if you have certain fruit with it, and it makes your high much better. Like mango is another thing that you can use. And Of course, I'm going to have indica, which is a skywalker, and this is what is it? It's more than a gram. It's a gram and a half. Yeah, it's a gram 0.25. So it's a gram and a quarter. So here we go. I'm going to smoke it. Tell you what. If I had a little more money, I would have gone to the source, but I didn't. I have coupons for the source, and I'm going to use them. Oh, trust me. It's close by. It's local, so I'm dealing with local. I went out and I meditated. Want to deal with evil people? Meditate. Talk to your angels. Even if you're in a stressful thing, you're home, you know, people have gone, you've gotten in a huge argument, you have to deal with evil, sociopath, whatever. Pray to your angels a lot. If you have to keep saying prayers, just pray and pray for them. Evil people they need a long prayer. When you're dealing with the evil and you're wondering if you're suddenly like me, I was like, wow, shit, that person's is bad, that person's bad, and you're like thinking, how am I going to combat? Hi, you two, we have chat right chat over here, over here, over here, yeah, over here is chat. So what you want to do, you can either smash. It would be great if you smash the like, the 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 hand button, smash that, and subscribe. That'd be really great. So you're dealing with evil people and you're wondering how you got to raise your vibration and you got to not let them bother you. Really. Even if they're spreading rumors that you're easy. I like that rumor. I had one person expect me to drive him home. And I'm like, dude, I don't even think he could fit in my front seat. Really. He's, big boned. And I'm like, dude, you can't even fit in my front seat. I don't think so. No. So my one manager asked me, so do you want, no, you tell him no, and it's not going to happen. I know what he has in mind. I knew it. Uh-uh. So when you're dealing with people who are negative, the best thing to do is you got to pray for them. You got to meditate. You got to ask for help. And a lot of times you think that this is, you're going to be, they talk about people going into a different aspect of, you're going into a different aspect where you're going to be having higher vibration. Usually people like that after a while, it just doesn't bother you. Or it's like, okay, everyone knows I'm not that kind of person. Really. I mean, oh boy. It's just a matter of thing. Oh God, that is so good. When you're dealing with evil people, pray for them. It makes it a little bit better. And pray for yourself to be protected from that person. Or do what I always do too, is imagine a color of light of your favorite color going around you and being a protection from evil. You can have it gold, white, rainbow, I don't care. As long as you imagine a white, it could be white, and light going around your body where it is not affected. It is very hard to deal with them because they suck your energy. You're good, you're happy. They're not happy with their life. They want to make your life miserable. So if you want to go over here and please, you can tell me how you feel about stuff, how you're doing. Yeah, evil people or something. And apparently, I tried to regain access to a signal thing. And It says, I didn't receive the email, Sydney. So I've been trying, apparently, I was told apparently I'm just going to start a new one. And I'm going to have to get a different email. Because I don't give a fuck. I'll get another one. So what happened was I have people just don't like me. And they are low vibrations. They're the type of people like serial killers and, bad people. By the way, man, my next door neighbor's got something that is foul smelling. They must have had a cow die or something because it was whiffing up in my place. They must have had an animal pass away and they didn't bury it yet because, oh boy, it was real strong. Mm. And I couldn't believe it. It was like, wow. I wonder if I got another rat out there that I haven't seen. I found 2 rats so far that my chickens have attacked, and I feel very lucky to have my chickens. Hello, stranger. Please put a like and come and chat over here. You chat here and give me your feelings and thoughts and expressions. So come over here, chat amongst us. And I'm enjoying a Skywalker. My son made me a delicious hamburger. So I got one. I got a hamburger for tomorrow evening or, in the morning. I'm just getting hungry. I'm lucky. My kids give me no problems. I'm thinking my daughter's like duping me, and I'm like, oh no, my baby wouldn't dupe me. She knows mommy loves her. She's going through a hard time. So let's pray for my daughter, Natasha. Natasha, dear God, please help my daughter, Natasha. She is in need of you, and I really would appreciate to have everything work out the way it should. I really wish that she would find a guy that's sweep her off her feet and help her out and work just as hard as she is. Please, please open her eyes and send her a good guy and get her out of this crap. I need, I hope to have enough money to help her. Amen. So I've been following, I got my eBay account. All right, let me see here. So that's where I'm at. So I'm smoking my Skywalker. So when you're dealing with evil, it's good to know some angel prayers. Talk to your angels frequently, they are listening. So I am going to be talking about, there's a place over in Detroit that I never took as a shortcut, but someone else I knew that was dumb as all sin one day took it as a shortcut. And I kept telling him, no, 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 today's not a good day. You see, there's certain times that you just don't feel right about driving by somewhere, something will happen. So they have all these angels painted all over this town. It's a dead town. It really is. It's by the fort over in Detroit. Oh my gosh. We get there, and the car who had never left us stranded just quit working. It went, and I'm like, that's not good. Now, I wasn't going to be yelling and screaming because I knew that my person I was driving with looked in the rear mirror and started to really try to start this car. And then I went and I said 3 times, Michael, 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 help us now. We're in need. And we felt, I swear to God, it felt like something went on the roof and it was Michael. And I said, start the car, start the car. I remember telling that person to start the car. They started it. Vroom, I go, go, go. Whatever was behind, which was a dark figure that person said that they could not see through it. It was a spirit, and that person I was driving with felt it was so evil. He spent almost a year avoiding that. That was like a shortcut to where we used to live in Wyandotte, Michigan. It was kind of like it literally shaved off a half an hour. Unfortunately, that day we were really late. You know how you hear about the things where people drive somewhere and they are really early and they get into a vortex and go into the early vortex? That must be the positive. But the negative side, which is you get stuck somewhere, instead of shaving off a half an hour, you gain a half an hour. So we were an hour behind. And I'm like, oh, just don't take that place again, ever, with me. And I never, ever since then, we never drove. I've never drove back there. That's how scared I was. I didn't even give a rat's ass. I didn't care what I was missing. I knew whatever was there, maybe we might want to come back and retrieve what they didn't get that day. Get it? Got it? Good. Yeah. I'm not with a holy person. You know, my ex is the furthest thing from holiness. It's like taking Bill Clinton with you and going, well, you know, maybe he'll do the same. Woo! Yeah. So I avoided that place and I haven't been back since. And it's been many years. Yeah, many years. And I still remember it's kind of like fighting evil. Running away is fine. I can fight another day, as they say. But it was scary. And I knew not to go. I knew something was going to happen. I just knew it. You know when you go out the door and you know that everything's going to be right. You have a really good day, but you already know when you hit out the door, you got that feeling like it's going to be a real good day. We're going to have good fun. And it happens. It's the same thing. You put that same feeling out, it being a good day, but man, I said no, we got to avoid that. And I can't explain to normals who don't understand and who don't realize fighting evil, all you need is love. That's how you fight it. You go and hug an evil one, you know. Evil is not a loving person at all. A lot of them are void of being positive, and they're such a low vibration. They take great happiness in hurting you, and that means that they are really mentally out there. It's like when you're dealing with sociopaths and really negative ones. Those are the ones that the FBI are going, they're really good at manipulating people. Really good. They can do it. And unfortunately, there's a lot of casualties. And how to avoid in dealing with evil, don't make yourself easily accessible. When you make yourself easily accessible to evil, they can call you up, they can tell you what to do, they can text you. Don't do that. If I had a friend, well, my dad, he used to give out his number all the time. And then suddenly we had somebody who was calling him all the time, weekends. And even when we went on holiday, my dad would be like, finally, my dad said, this person needs to be taken out of my jurisdiction, put somewhere else. And he complained to his boss. This person called me 15 times. I don't answer my phone on vacation. And each and every, when you didn't answer and went to voicemail, oh boy, I guess if the person wouldn't have left a voicemail, they wouldn't have gotten moved around. They left a really nasty thing. And my dad says, you deal with evil people, it's like they take great joy in hurting you. And if you take great joy in hurting somebody, then that means you're mentally crappy. That maybe you need to talk to a psychiatrist, not a friend, not someone down the street, and not the bartender. Most evil people blame their upbringing. They had a horrible upbringing. They didn't have a good childhood. How many evil people have you met said that they didn't have a good child? Oh, I know shitloads. That was their excuse. I'm wondering how many people realize that. My favorite one, my ex used all the time. Oh, yeah. Got married too soon. Shit, I was 18. I wasn't even pregnant. I wasn't expecting a child or anything. We got married because he said he loved me. All different kind of love, I guess. Anyway, yeah. When you're dealing with someone evil and you're married to them, it's really hard because you can't block them. That's what you can usually do. My dad had an evil person always calling him, bitching out everything. And one day my dad he changed. He had enough evidence to change the guy to a different section. And my dad blocked him with the okay of his higher up, going, yeah, block him. Because he had those old Motorola phones when they first came out. Yeah, that's what my dad had. And this guy was calling up and leaving all kinds of shit. Well, anyway, after that, I don't know what happened. My dad said it was the best thing. He finally learned that there are Kens everywhere. But he said, you know what? There are evil people all over. There are evil people who work. You just got to know and have the vibration. But sometimes he said, it's when evil people get so jealous of you. And he says, when you hit their, if you're in their way, say uh, they want to make more money than you, and they felt that you're making $2 more, even though you have worked at that job for close to 2 years. They go, no, 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 no. I want to make what she's making, but I haven't worked 2 years, but I want to make what she's making. That's the evil person's thing, and they'll get so jealous, and they'll make that person's job a hard thing, and they'll end up leaving, and they're like, ha, 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 ha. You don't want to deal with those people. My sibling got mad at somebody because they didn't say happy birthday on Facebook. And I'm like, so what did you do? Oh, I taught her a lesson. I called her work and got her fired. Isn't that funny? And I go, oh shit, you are crazy. Yeah. Called this woman's work up and got her fired. When you're dealing with evil people like that, you might not want to let them know where you work. And if they do, tell them that you're dealing with somebody who is not mentally sound and is bothering you. And if they call up the work, you might want to be able to tell your side of the story so you don't get fired. There are people who do call up, like my sibling, and get people fired. I've heard it happen by my sibling. So, another thing, you might, if you're dealing with different evil, like spiritual evil and stuff, and it's in your house and it's getting real bad, and your kids haven't been playing with the Ouija board or playing any other game that attracts spirits, you might want to have your house blessed by a priest and tell them some of the stuff you've been going through. Now, if your house has been what called a murder house or a house that has had bad shit happen, it could be even um, a woman who had fallen and didn't have any sort of way to contact anyone, and they died in the living room because they couldn't contact anybody. You know, that type I fallen and I can't get up thing. That might be bad too. This is here in Trump. We got a lot of older folk here, and what I find out is some places here are actually, some houses are haunted by the I can't get up spirits, is what I call them. And I have seen two houses that are that way. And I was like, wow. My dad says, well, when you go there, meditate and tell the spirit to go home. And I've tried that. I don't know if it's worked, but I did meditate at the houses, and this is when I was playing Bunko a long time ago. And I would tell them, hey, and that's what I would do. When you are dealing with evil, always pray, meditate, see white light, whatever color light you want around you. When you're dealing with evil, you never know what is going to happen. So anyway, I'm just been so I guess you can say that when you're dealing with evil, always pray, send love, and hope for the best and pray a lot. Because some of these people are so low vibration, they will pretend to be someone they are not. They will go and spread rumors. They will get people actually caught up on them. We're talking rumors that you know that just don't fly. But I had a rumor last year. What was it? Last year, Monique spread a rumor I wasn't divorced. Oh fuck, I ain't. I spent 10 grand. I know where that money went. And when on my divorce, I could have put that on my fucking car. Seriously. All the rumors that she spread were just so funny. That I'm not divorced. That I'm oh I could not get jiggy with my ex if I wanted to. I do not get into Buddha. Yeah. So next week is going to be amazing because I should be getting my water back. So, dear God, please let me have my water back so I can take great showers and get all happy. Amen. I tell you, you know what got me? When people send you, Monique sent me a little present. Oh, God. I sent it back and it just became muddled. So I had to have someone fix that. Yes. And I have to pay for that too. I am the American version of the doctor. You never forget your first doctor. So even in I guess you can say when you're dealing with people who are lower vibration, they expect you to do much more than what it is, you know. So yeah, I just want to say, wow, it's 39. I've been talking about this for 39 minutes. Wow. I enjoy weed. It makes everything better. So, when you're dealing with evil, now next door, I did not know how evil that person was. I had what you call, I found out my dad, it was hilarious. My ex was talking with the next door neighbor lady, and my dad was with me, and my son was there too, but he ended up, he was like walking back and forth. And I had mentioned they were talking about great concerts to go to. And my ex mentioned the Doors, and I'm like, oh God. And the next door neighbor lady said, quote unquote, that Jim Morrison brushed her off and acted like she didn't exist. And I said, maybe he was in a relationship. Have you thought of that? And then she goes, he was rude. He could have been nicer. My dad looked at me as she turned away and he goes, that one lady's going to be a problem for you, Steph. Yeah, she's after your honey. And he was right. He was right. I wanted to not believe that either. But I needed another person to tell me. He told me she was problem, so yeah. She dyes her private parts the same color as her hair. Because I ended up walking in on them and she was getting dressed and I had to act like, okay, I gotta walk out because the door was open. I gotta walk out and act like I can't open the door. Because then she'll think there's no way I can walk in. Yeah, I knew that they were doing the do and got done and I was like grossed out. It's like seeing the Grim Reaper's mom knowing that she dyes her private part hairs. It's like, dude. So that was in my life seeing evil of evils. Two evils. And what to do? You gotta make a plan. Do never deal with evil without making a plan. Because I have learned you gotta make a plan with evil. If you know you're gonna be dealing with evil, you gotta make a plan. If you go ghost hunting and you deal with evil spirits, say the Lord's Prayer, Psalm 23, the Lord's Prayer. Ask for protection. After you say the Lord's Prayer, and I want to say I need protection, I'm going in this house, I want to be protected from all evil, I don't want to be possessed, blah, blah, blah. Do the sign of the Christ, and I hope you will be protected. So yeah, if you want to, go and chat over there. It's wonderful. Look how filled up it is. All these people chatting. Hi, sir. Put a thumbs up. It would be great. It helps with the algorithm if you put a like. That would be wonderful. I'd be grateful. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Don't forget to put a thumbs up. It helps out. I'm talking about ghost hunting and how to protect yourself. I always say the 23rd Psalm. I don't want to bring stuff home and I don't want stuff jumping into me. Well, I'm talking about evil. Well, there are evil ghosts, there are evil people. The best thing to do with evil people, if you, it's easier when you don't work with them. If you don't work with them, you just put block. It's a great thing. Block them on all social medias and call it a day. That's how you deal with evil people. Forgive them. They know not. Pray for them. You know better. Well, I had a friend say that she had an evil week, and I'm like, we mean evil week. People are just being evil, and just she's explaining. I go, well, maybe you lowered your vibration. So, and then I found this. My dad got me this over at. He said he really did. He bought it from a guy at the Great Wall of China. I also have another souvenir from the Great Wall of China, which is a ashtray. I gotta clean it up and I'll show you guys. But yeah, it's a brass ashtray. Yeah. How do you? Well, the best thing to do. All right, and I know it sounds weird. Wear headphones. Oh, that's the best way I did for my ex for years. Oh yeah, I put the. That's why I had long hair and I put it over my ears. Oh, they're wonderful. All you have to do is while they're talking, you can just see their mouth move and just go like you understand. And it's the yeah, it works. It works. Oh, another thing, weed. It works. It makes you feel a lot better. It really does. The headphones idea works really good because that made my life a whole lot better. I had walked in on my ex and his significant other woman, and they got done doing. I had to walk out of the house like nothing happened, and I had to pretend that the door was giving me problems. Oh, it was real good acting because I was tore up inside. I made an excuse that I wanted to go, and I went and smoked so much weed and I got weed, and I only drank one alcoholic beverage, but I still got like schnockered, and I went to bed. I spent the whole weekend outside and trying to avoid uh, senior psychopaths because he had somebody already. It wasn't me. Yeah, but weed helped. I am smoking uh, Skywalker pre-roll over DBJ. It's over in California. It's not that far from the Haunted Opera House, and it is an $8. It is a gram and a quarter. So, and it smokes good. It's indica. I love weed better than alcohol. It doesn't make me pee a lot. It may give you the munchies, but on the average, nah. Yeah, when you're dealing with evil, headphones are good. Divorce is better. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're with somebody and they're making you feel like shit, it's time to divorce them. You see, my theory is this in a relationship. Oh, really? No, I'm not funny. I do not make people laugh at work. They cry. They go, leave my table. I'm going to kill myself. But that's the only way I survived. I wanted to kill myself. You know, I thought losing weight would make my relationship and everything, the heavens will open up, the angels will sing, and everything will fall into place. No bullshit. I lost weight on my eyeballs too. And boy, when I seen that, it was like, oh shit, the Grim Reaper dyes her muff hair. Woohoo. Oh, wow. That is evil. What they had there was my family, let's just put it this way, they were close to that evil and they tried to get away as far away from that son of a bitch that they could. They're in history books and they're like, ooh, he bad. I'm going to go to Austria. Nope, nope, I'm not going to go to my home place. Oh, he's crazy as shit. We're going to Austria. Come on, everybody, come to Austria. That crazy fucker out there. Oh, hi, yo, girl. How you doing? We're talking about evil. Yeah. I don't even like to use his name because it just bothers me. In my family, when you use someone's name, you're giving them power. So we'll just call him Asshat of that century. You know, he was superior. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't even like to use that. No, very bad. That was evil. Evil. Superiorly evil. The things that he did. Hold on, let me think. He had a specialty with swastikas, so figure that one out. I'll give you a clue, you can figure it out. Hey, I'm not going to put out that some bitch's name. Mm-mm. In our family, we call them other things. And yeah, it was, I've seen firsthand the tattoos on people and the stories. It's just gut wrenching. And my family's like, no, we don't even name that some bitch. Giving them power, my grandma would say. Oh, yeah. And that's just horrible too. I remember that day. Well, let's pray. Like I said, America cannot afford to not back the Jewish people. They cannot. We have to. They are our allies. And that's how I feel about that. It's the truth. We have to. Oh, it's the truth. We have to back them. Oh, yeah. That's what my dad and I used to talk about. Oh, no, no. We don't back them. We're screwed. We might as well stick our asses up and go, hey, you know, I I want to go there too, but I love I I must have been there so many moons ago in a lifetime or so because I feel so close and my family has always been like so supportive of anything that was dealing with the Jewish people. So when that happened, I I think I really had a hard time dealing with it because I did a lot of meditating and praying. I was like, dang, you know, I go online here and say, hey, let's pray, you know, let's send our love to, you know, over for all the Jewish people who are dealing with all this crap because it's not just over there, it's over here. The people stuck here who cannot go over there to, you know, see what's going on. Wow, that would be great. I would enjoy that. I have always wanted to visit. It's a beauty. Israel is beautiful. It is really beautiful and it has history. It really does, you know. And I'm like, I want to go to Israel. I think it's so beautiful. The people, and the culture, and you know, oh, I was sold a long time ago. Oh yeah, It was a long time ago when I guess you can say, I embraced my, I guess you would say it was just embracing Christianity. And I was like, I'm going to go to Jerusalem. Man, that'd be a great place to go. My joke is this, Jesus must have been a party animal. Hey, is that water? Not no more. Opinion in your. Texas, which part? I lived not far from, it was in Cibolo, which means buffalo in Indian. I don't know which language in Indian, but I was told it was meant buffalo. And that was not too far from the Alamo. A half an hour's drive, actually, to the Alamo. The Alamos, yeah. I'm going to tell you this. There's a place over in, it's not, it's not far from a place called Schlitterbahn, and it's this barbecue place. It's near where they have the turnabout. It's got the best shit you ever taste on the face of the God. I tried a lot of places around there. Because I had a friend who was a foodie, and we tried a shitload of restaurants there. That place is the best. And it's it was about 15 years ago. So you might want to reevaluate, but it might be the best. It was over in Texas. I lived in Texas. Not far from everything. They got barbecued everything. But yeah, I really would like, to go to, yeah. Oh, I'm playing. Oh, good, good. Okay. I've always wanted to travel out there. And I found out that in my last lifetime, I was a Jewish little boy. So go figure. I had a bad experience, and then I was reborn the way I am now. That's, yeah, I do. I want to go. I want to just go there and go, oh God. I keep telling friends of mine I want to go home. They think I want to commit suicide. I go, no, no, you don't get it. Jeez, normals. I don't want to commit suicide. I want to go to a different home, though. I don't want to go to Alaska because everyone disappears. They do. Look it up. It's the truth. I go, so where do you want to go? I want to go where all the Jewish people go. No, not Florida. I want to go to the Holy Land. I want to walk where Jesus walked. I want to go where Mary once walked. I want to party in Tel Aviv, and I want to have a good time and meet new people and have a great experience. I mean, and even drink Jesus juice. Hey, that's a place they can name there. Hi, welcome to Jesus Juice. Yes, we're here at Tel Aviv, and we're here drinking Jesus juice. I always joked, when I was like 21, Jesus would be a great person to bring to a party back in the day. God, I don't know why everyone wants to take me to parties. Oh, Cabernet, no problem. Oh, Sauvignon, you want that one? Yeah, yeah. You want wine? Everybody gets wine. Let me just touch that. Woo! Things you think of when you smoke weed. Yeah, I would love to go to Israel. And and this is not nothing new. I've been that way since I was young. I would tell my dad, I want to go there. I want to go where Jesus was. I want to go there. And my dad would go, you watch PBS on April, that's all you see is like Jesus shows. And I'm like, man, that place is cool. Very dope. You know, Mom, and you guys ran out of wine. You have a friend like Jesus. You never run out of wine. It's funny. Yeah. So, and that sense of humor got me through my divorce. And a needy man who wanted me to, who was very trauma fed. He told me he was going to marry me, and I'm like, maybe in your little pretend world I am. And that's the way it goes, you know. That's why I took myself off the dating thing. And then, of course, one of my old friends, oh, you just got ugly and don't want no one to look at you. I bet you. I go, you are a bastard. You know that? I'll teach you. 2 dating sites I opened up, and oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Why? No. So I haven't answered any of them because I'm like, oh, crap, I blew up. And how many of them are married? Oh, probably all of them. So I just, no. I learned my lesson the first like bunch of times I got fished. Oh, you got to hear this one. This is a person I've talked to for 2 years on Facebook. Yeah, it's Facebook. No one does the real stuff. I'm the only idiot that does the real stuff, but everyone else is fakey dakey. So he has a picture and he looks pretty good. You know, not hot, hot, but you know, yeah, dateable, knowable. See what he has got going on. So, hey, come over to my hot tub. I'm like, hey, yeah, it's cloudy out. It's going to be so good. I'm going to enjoy this. So it took me forever to find the guy's place. I kept thinking, why doesn't he just come out and show me? That's what most people do. They just get tired of me going, well, where the hell's your fucking place? And I start talking like a sailor. And, you know, yeah, they go, he didn't. Finally, I get, you know, pulled up and stuff, knock on the door. And oh shit! Whoa! Where did Jabba the Hutt come from? Oh my god! Oh, I got fish. Oh, he ate my date. No, he's my date. I got Jabba the fucking Hutt. Oh god! And he lost 150 pounds, so I had to act like, okay, Steph. Remember, you're once a child actor, so pull it into your ass and act like you're not surprised and act like he lost a whole shitload of weight and then take it from there. So I did, and it worked. We smoked a little bit of his weed and it was like a 12. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go and get my swimsuit on and jump into the hot tub since you said we're all ready. Yeah, okay. You got something that big, it's going to move like a tortoise. And by the time he got ready and came to this hot tub, I was ready to get out. So I spent 5 minutes talking to him and then left before he got close enough to anything. And I was out. And I got fished. Oh, we're not even talking about the man who had the farts. Oh, Jesus. If you're on medication and someone says, I'll meet at your discretion or whatever, don't meet up ASAP if you have really bad gas or diarrhea, it doesn't make the date good. Yeah, trust me on that one. Ooh. So after the one guy who kept talking about his dripping penis in our date, and I wanted to leave because he had already had 18 beers, I was done. I didn't have no beer. I shook his hand. And then while I was walking next to one of the sanitizer things, I sanitized my hand in front of him. And I left. I'm like, "Whew, yep, I gotta go." And that's, yeah, yeah. And my life's been, I thought I moved to Pahrump and it'd be easy and no, I moved to Pahrump and I meet some of the most evil, conniving, and I meet nice people while I'm out, doing my errands and stuff. But boy, some of the other people I've met, ooh, wee. Thank you. Well, I got to get going myself. I have to go to bed so I can get some rest. I have to get up in about, I have to be there at 8. So, yeah, I have to get up at 7. So, keep a prayer in your pocket and love in your heart.